Some say that no one sails through life without challenges. And this empress had many over the last 20 years of artistry. My voice is like yours. Yet she carried her dreams like the moon does her luminance, swallowing the shadows of darkness with an awakening light. She will tell you in one breath that you cannot describe her inner biography, and in another she will extol the virtues of words. Raising her elegance and radiance as heavenly as the tea star, she paints the shadowy dance of life with the sweetness of Tuscany vintage and sugarcane molasses of the finest blend. Why, eh? She's a yasmin of sweet-scented words like jasmines, unfurling and freestyling the needs of the heart with the passion of Miss Yankee, the wisdom of Solomon, the wizard, with certain chanting fluency as to awaken Lazarus from the dead. She breathes living water into the fire of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, extinguishing its flames. A pioneer flow on the hope of dope, fire. She draws on a spontaneous energy like moke spitting bars, her tongue like poeticas emitting flames of beauty, so that we mortals feel good about ourselves, grasping at every word like we do with Luke Jamie, a natural wordplay of emotions, instilling authentic highs and a Queen Jody of excellence personified. When sunset dimmers, she hollies at the waning moon, riding on a winter sleigh into the light of spring's orchids and daffodils, carrying the dynamic promises and visions of better tomorrows and rising morns. A poetic soul queen, woven in ebony and charisma from the ancient hills of Nubia, she smiles so her gods and goddesses awake, stabs the shafts of inspiration so they shine, post an open sesame of treasures like in Aladdin's cave or the wish-fulfilling genie of the lamp. Last night I felt myself a cauldron. I was doing a dream thing when Samuel King entered within, spitting bars like Luke Skywalker that even Yoda felt difficult to extinguish. Valor was not short on valor, and Nate the lyricist was so smooth he became a strand in the harp of Rumi's orchestras in Jannah. Natalie danced on the crest of rolling tides, carrying a golden tablet of sacred scrolls so priceless that soft-spoken could only whisper an estimate of their worth, a lyrical assassin annotating the sweet sentiments of her infectious laughter, a self-assuring expressiveness and grace. Big scoop, like butter, melted into the matrix of her cadences, a kaleidoscope of unspoken love, rushing into the vision of her 8 years of flow vortex. I cried when I first saw how sick she was. The rays of heaven touched my soul, even as her articulate diction brought silent rhapsodies to my loneliness with 1,000 bars of glories. The illustrious poets of flow vortex all over the Floacist, the paragon of gratitude for having the vision to see beyond the world of the average, to instill and grow musicality and temporal vibrations of supernal excellence. Quintessentially starting from scratch, Natalie harvested seeds and produced diverse flowers, garlanded the likes of Bexy Bex, Luke A.G. and Sophia Renee, Uncle Errol with his inimitable charm, who became the UK Slam champion. She empowered Woodsy with an ability to mesmerize, Fisky, who knew everything about mind over matters, the relentless struggles to overcome adversities in everyday life. Add to this the charm of AJ King and Broken Pen, Abstract Ben and Just Ori, enough to elevate everyone with a just ray of sunshine. Natalie Stewart, aka the Floacist, a joy from the ethereal and a plethora of gifts and accolades to and from the who's who of the Grammy Awards and musical industry. Poet, artist, educator, creative mentor and performer, a founding pioneer who created poetic deliveries with musical intent. Purpose over ambition is a strength, as well as a camaraderie of gifted poets, a new culture of identity and intent, both nationally and internationally, beacons on the horizon, glimmering in all things vocal and musical to inspire hope. Poets at Flow Vortex are enriched by the encouragement, creative workshops, multicultural voices, and ever new creations in an endless flow of harmonious energy, a Tao of lava, raising the bars to the pinnacle of brilliance, higher and higher. Thank you.